stocks discussed on Bill's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
There's nothing fundamentally broken about the economy here. It could just amble forward for years at this pace.
Oh, yeah, it just ambles along. Beautiful. It's unbelievable, these people. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country off the Wall Street Radio Network. It is unbelievable. These people are just nuts. Listen to this.
So we do have this broad-based global growth, and it's the first time in roughly about 10 years.
I think the global economy is in the synchronized growth phase.
So business is business. We're back to business, and the American people are going at it again. And I think the market's reflecting it right now.
No, what the market's been reflecting for the last 10 years is injections of incredible liquidity. The printing machine and the rest of the world took a page out of our book. And they did the same thing. Now, the whole world is as bad as we are. The reason the market went up 260% had nothing to do with earnings, had nothing to do with companies that came out with some great products and were more competitive than China. None of that. That was real simple. Give everybody money free. Have them go buy their own stocks. Give the hedge fund money free. Go buy their own stocks. That's what it's about. These guys are trying to take parking space ahead like we're sitting on some major stupid bench somewhere. Isn't it amazing how they sit there and tell you this? These are bright people. They know that's not the truth. The only reason our market, we've never had a recovery, remember? How can you say we've had a recovery? How does the market go up 260%? 260% in 8 years, and yet our jobs haven't increased. Yet our wages haven't increased. Yet the economy hasn't increased. The GDP, 3%. Matter of fact, that's a lie. It's not 3%. It isn't. It's below that. I mean, 2%. It's below 2%. It's about 1.3%. That's what it really is. They manipulate it to get up to 2% so they don't feel so embarrassed. But here's the thing. You know, On B comes out with this big decision the other day, and the market stops dead. Yeah, the market's now dying. It's not going up anymore. Remember, every day, all-time new high, all-time new high. Every day we got that, remember? But what's going on now? After she made this announcement, this was supposed to be fantastic. The economy is so great right now, so great, that she's going to start raising rates by selling off the treasuries. You got to be out of your mind. And she's saying it's the time to do it because the economy is doing good. But the reason why the stock market's not going up right now is because the big guys, the big investors, the institutions, the pension funds, the 9 largest banks, the hedge funds don't quite believe her.
We think the recovery is on a strong track. So the reason for our actions today and beginning to run down the balance sheet is we think the economy is performing well, and we have confidence in the outlook for the real economy.
First of all, listen. Let me tell you what they're setting this up for, and I told you this before. The comeback of QE, because she knows the economy is terrible. You can't say the economy is good when it's growing 2% a year for 8 years, and wages have gone up 1% for 8 years. Yet the real rate of inflation is going up 8%, wiping out that 1%. She knows the economy is going to head into another recession. She knows that. She knows that. So the big boys, okay, have no confidence. She know, and what she's saying, there's just too many contradictions in what she's saying. She wants us to believe that selling treasuries will not hurt the economy by raising rates. Are you kidding? So you have your car payment, you have your student payment, you have all the other payments, and they're going to go up, but it's not going to hurt you. Even though you haven't, your wages hasn't gone up in 8 years, those increases in payments aren't going to hurt you at all. And you're going to have plenty of money now, not less money, to go back to the shopping centers and keep buying. So small businesses aren't going to get hurt either, even though the small business interest rates are going up because business loans are adjustable. Think of it this way here. The first year of this silliness, they're going to sell off $500 billion in treasuries. The second year, $600 billion, 2018. The third year, 2019, $600 billion. What does that mean? What it means is each one of those years, that's a rate hike of a quarter point. So the government has to pay nearly 75 basis points more on interest. They're paying $260 billion in interest on the $20 trillion they have right now, and they can't even make that. They're having trouble. And that's why they kept bringing interest rates with QE down to near zero. Because the more bonds they buy, the lower the yield goes, and that means the interest, the lower the interest goes. And remember, their interest is pegged to where the 10-year Treasury is. So they've been for 8 years making sure interest rates kept low, forced them down with buying Treasury. Now they're saying they're going to sell Treasury, moving interest rates up. And so that means our $260 billion interest payment is going to go up by $150 billion. We can't even afford the $260 billion, and the $260 billion is why you're not getting a wage increase. The $260 billion is why every time you go for a trip, you're afraid to drive over a bridge. It's going to collapse. You drive down a highway. I go up 75, and I tell you, I think my car's going to fall apart. I hit more holes and more. It's amazing. Because once we pay our interest, we don't have any money left to fix our roads, fix our bridges. We have no money left, the worst thing, for research and development. Look at our airports. I had to fly up to New York about 3 weeks ago. Went up for 2 days. I couldn't believe, and I haven't flown in a long time, I can't believe the conditions of those airports. It's unbelievable because we have no money once we finish paying our interest. Look, you talk about contradictions. This contradiction of her that's saying these interest rates going up by this much is not going to hurt the economy, it's not going to hurt you, the consumer. I remember somebody saying that had another big contradiction. You remember this? Remember this guy?
It's a pretty unlikely possibility. We've never had a decline in house prices at a nationwide basis.
Remember that? Right. Now Janet Yellen's coming out and telling us, oh, not to worry. Don't worry. We have, everything's fine. No, not to worry.
Household spending has been supported by ongoing strength in the job market.
Are you kidding? Household spending. She's saying the $60 trillion historic high debt. $60 trillion in household spending. We never had it so high. That debt is being supported by the jobs we have. What jobs? What's she talking about? For 8 years, the only jobs we're getting is health care providers. We're getting temp jobs. 94%. I told you this the other day. 94% of the 7 million jobs that Obama was behind and the 2 million that Trump's behind, they're all health providers. They're all waitress. They're all waiters. They're all just low-paying, nothing jobs. So she's saying those jobs are supporting the 60 trillion in the household debt, or billion in household debt. That is crazy. It's not supporting the 60 billion in household debt. It's not. That's why people are working paycheck to paycheck. What are you, nuts? This is crazy. So she's just like Bernanke. So what does this all mean? Well, it means that the big institutions in the country, the major banks and the pensions and the insurance companies and the brokerage firms and the hedge funds and the foreign investors are going, wait a minute. We don't believe that. And if you don't see it, go to the stock market today. For the last 4 days, and since she came out with this plan, the market's not going up. It's stuck because they don't believe it. We'll be right back with more and how we're going to make money in this kind of market like we did today.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
I have learned so much.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264. Wouldn't it be nice if someone told you when to buy and sell stocks? Well, there is. The Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts actually tell you when to buy or sell stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Information. Everybody wants information. Your world is a non-stop stream of information. But as investors, we have to filter the mass information, recognize pattern trends, and take advantage. At philsgang.com, we simplify and give you the exact information and support you need to make you smarter and a more profitable investor. For as low as $39.95 a month, you'll have complete access to all the Phil's Gang daily information, including the ever so popular Daily Information Sharing Live Market Webinar class. Follow Phil's exclusive stock recommendations. Gain the wisdom and knowledge of Phil's 40 years of investing analysis. If your time is tight and you're looking to make profits in the stock market, choose philsgang.com to provide long-term and short-term guidance to making profits in the stock market. This is information you can't live without. Call today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. And sign up today. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil. The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Ever since Aunt B announced that she's going to start raising rates because the economy's doing so well, and she started to sell off the 10-year treasuries, we've had a 11% in rate increases. We've already had here in Florida alone applications for mortgages drop over 22%. The market has come to a halt because people know the big institutions are identifying all her contradictions, such as interest rates going up are not going to hurt the economy. Really? Or the job market. Really? So what do? Do you believe her? Of course not. When did higher payments without wage increases never hurt? Especially when your wages don't absorb the increase in payment. And when doesn't hurt a small business? If their customers that come into their store all the time can't spend as much because the interest rates went up on their car and student loans. And don't forget, they're also facing in 2018 a health care cost that's going to go up 18 to 22%. Rent that's already taken up 30% of their gross pay before taxes, going to increase another 12% in rent. So let's see. So she's saying none of this is going to hurt you. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be able to cover it with the money you're making now. You don't need a... Oh, and she said, though, the reason is because you've done so well since March of 2008 that the wages have increased. Really? 1% when inflation's over 8%? Go to the movies. Check it out. This woman is setting us up for another quantitative easing. QE is coming back. So you're going to get another great opportunity. If you missed a 260% rally since March of 2009, don't miss this one, because that's what she's doing. She wants these interest rates to go up to squeeze us, okay? So she has an excuse to lowering because she knows she's facing for 8 years they can't get the GDP to grow. You can't get a GDP to grow when you can't get your economy to grow when you have a national debt this high, and you can't get wage increases to cover and absorb your new payments because interest rates are going up. Because when the national debt is this high, the national debt is what's killing us. It's killing us. You can't get the national debt reduced, and it should have been reduced starting under Obama in 2009. I'll explain that in a little bit. But first, let's go and make some money. All right. Now, you've got to learn, because they're going to let this market pull back so they can introduce the new QE, okay, QE4, so they can bring interest rates back down to zero because they have no choice. So, give you an idea, our gold, which, by the way, we stay with these same stocks most of the time so we get to know them well and we catch the pattern. See, the thing about a chart, so you understand charting compared to fundamentals, compared to this.
I think infrastructure has Home Depot up 20% in a year. Spring break is upon us. It means fast food restaurants are going to surge. McDonald's up 20%.
Vodafone is a way to play with. I think it's up 20% in a year.
Gilead Science, they had a bad earnings report, but they got a great pipeline. I own it. I think it's up 20% in a year. Apple, I like the stock. I own it. I think it's up 20% in 2017.
Do you think the producer on Bulls and Bears say to those guys, if you want to remain on the show, we got to keep everybody happy. Got to keep the advertisers happy. So, or we're going to lose advertisers. So we can't tell the truth. So everybody say 20%. And do you think these egomaniacs would walk off and say, I did not a TV show, but a major radio show years ago. I walked off it. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. It was the third listened to morning show in the country. And I was on it for about 6-7 months. And they wanted me to start lying. Because I kept, like I do every day, I tell you the truth. I don't mean to be doom and gloom. It's not being about doom and gloom. It's about giving you a heads up so you don't feel that experience that you felt in 2000 when you had a lot of money and then you lost it all in the dot-com 2000. I don't want you to get that same pain that you felt in 2007 when you had a lot of money, that wealth creation, that fake wealth creation in 2000, that fake wealth creation in 2007. Now we have 2017, another fake. Think about this. We had a dot-com bubble broke in 2000. We had the housing bubble broke in 2007, 7 years later. It's been 10 years. That's how greedy these guys are. Our owners, they're on heroin. They're on heroin. They can't get off of this heroin, which happens to be injections of green, of dollars, that they're getting so liquidity. They're getting so rich because they don't take that liquidity and put it back into their companies. They take that liquidity and they make sure that it goes into stock buybacks. So now we're heading 2017. Now we're going to get the QE bust. It's going to happen, and I know that. And I wasn't sure, but now I know that because of what she's doing. She can't sit here and justify, and that's why the market's not going up. She's trying to justify the interest rates going up, that we have this great economy. She can't justify it, so the market's not going up. So she's getting ready for QE. And you know that because look what she's doing with the debt. Are you kidding? We're taking our national debt and increasing that debt by $150 billion, the payments. $150 billion interest increase in 3 years. We can't stand that. If you don't think you're getting part-time work now, you're not going to get any work. It's amazing. So what you want to do is if you join the gang, follow us. I am telling you it works. The mining stocks, GDX was up 13% when it turned green. Now, I'm not saying every gang member got a 13% gain. Some did, some got 5, some got 10, depending on where they got in. But the important thing is to identify when it does turn green and identify when it turns red. Now, GDX is down 6%. So it told us when to get out. That's what's important. Micron Technology, one of our favorite tech stocks, Micron, is up 24%. It's not red yet, but it will tell us when to get out. Nobody's going to tell you when to get out. So join my gang. We got a lot of opportunities, especially when this market starts dropping back down again. Call 877-600-GANG, sign up.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Bill Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you've put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence than when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart. I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best. And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job. Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. No sales pitches, no boring seminars, no spaghetti dinners. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month or as little as $1.30 a day, you too can master investing in the stock market. philsgang.com provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what Max Vest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Wouldn't it be nice if someone told you when to buy and sell stocks? Well, there is. The Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts actually tell you when to buy or sell stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
I have learned so much.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best. And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job. Join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
We have a once-in-a-generation opportunity to reform our tax code and pave the way to unprecedented prosperity. By doing what we're doing, you will see results like you've never seen before. It will be the largest tax cut in our country's history.
But here's the problem I have with that. They're going to give tax cuts. They're proposing 35% to corporations down to 15%, but corporations only contribute 11% of all the taxes that go to the Treasury. Now, what about the middle class? The reason we're not talking about the middle class only pays about 4%, really. The middle class pays very little in taxes. Very little. So it's really, when you think about it, you got mostly the wealthy who's got the big load who's paying the taxes. It's incredible. So, and the thing about these corporate taxes, when these corporations get that money, as I've been saying all along, they're not going to use that money for capital investment, buy new machinery to get to help increase productivity, which has been terrible for the last 6 years at 1%, should be at 2.6%, and that's why you're not getting a wage increase. Why would your boss give you a wage increase unless you're producing more? If you got a broken down machine or an old machine or old equipment, I hear it from people all the time that hear me on the radio here locally. Say, my boss says, I got equipment where I work that's so old, I have to duct tape it together. Because why would he? Why? Because they're not putting money back into their businesses. Public companies are taking their money and putting it into buying stocks so they get richer that way. And so smaller business, there's no incentive for smaller businesses either because they have no confidence in the economy. So they're taking their money and putting it in the pocket. So we got to fix this. And the one way we could fix this, and should have been fixed in 2009, okay, was through small businesses. But before we do that, I want to explain something. This market, as I said, what she is doing, this market's down 22 points right now. We should be up 122 points today based on what she did with raising rates. Because remember, raising rates is a beacon to the world that the economy in the United States is exploding, that the economy in the United States is doing terrific. And foreigners come pouring over here and they buy our dollar because they want to buy our stock because they can't buy stock with euros. And that's why you got to always look at the dollar. And when you look at the dollar, okay, it's going back down again. It's going back down again. Because that means there's no demand from Europe because they don't believe in what she is saying. So we're going to get a nice pullback in this market, and I want you to learn how to short a stock. Why don't you just do the stocks that I'm engaged in? Like I always told you, remember when I said to you, with GDX, I begged you to follow me with GDX. Okay, I always talk about GDX because we make a lot of money with it. Someone emailed me, why do you always do GDX? Why? Because we make a lot of money with it. We always do. It's one of our stocks we invest and trade all the time. We catch it on the way up, we catch it on the way down. Why would I leave this stock? I know it so well. So what you do is follow me and do exactly what I'm doing with GDX, you do with GDX. And as I told you, we went up 13%. Now it's on its way down 6%. 13% when it turned green. When it turned red, it's already red 6%. And this is not some gimmick. Give you another example. Remember I said to you, follow me, I got some great oils, exchange traded funds. This is going to be perfect for those folks who are so busy they don't have time to do anything. I'll take these 3 exchange traded funds, and I'll do a video every night, and we also do it during the day. Only take you 1 minute. You don't have to know anything about the stock, the ETFs. You don't have to know about the PE ratio. You don't have to know about book price or profit margins on the stocks that are inside it, or the gross profits, or you don't know any of that. All you have to do is know, okay, like XLE is going up 6.5%. It's green, and it's on its way up at 6.5%. But the most important thing is I'm going to be out of this when it tells me that the institutions are leaving. Another one I gave you, I said follow me with XES, up 18%. XES, that's right. XES is up 18%. Another oil, OIH, these are all exchange traded funds, up 13%. Now when I'm saying up 13% since the day it turned green, again, I'm not saying that every gang member got 6.5, 18, and 13. I'm not saying that. I'm telling you, when the chart tells you from the time it turns green, that's the opportunity. Some get in a little later because they missed it or they're hesitant. But when you build confidence, you'll start getting in earlier. But the most important thing is get out when it tells you. And the other thing that's important is start shorting it. So when these start collapsing, and that's why she's raising the rates to collapse the economy so she can bring in QE. Nobody gets that. And Wells Fargo, I said to you the other day, didn't I? I said, Wells Fargo, why don't you? I said, I'll take those exchange traded funds, the 3 of them. I do a video every night. I'll add to it Wells Fargo. So every night you can come in, and during the day you can see my video. And now Wells Fargo's up 8%, has yet to turn red. When it starts turning red, we'll take our profits, and then you make money on the way down. The last time it turned red, it dropped from $55 down to $49, 55 to 49. That was a beautiful 10%. So let's say you only made 5 of the 10. That's when it started to turn red to where it started to turn green. That's 10%. Let's say you made 5%, but you did it feeling good. You know what the real thing is about our service? Is nobody gives you the trading services that we give you. Nobody gives you the investing and trading service we give you. You can email us, and you're in a certain stock that's not one of the ones we're working, and you're a gang member, and you can say, okay, gee, what should I do? I think I made a mistake. Should I do this? Should I do that? And we help you. We'll help you. Nobody does that. And the updates we give you. And during the day, if you want to come into the classroom from 9:30 to 11, it's open every day. It's archived. Every day. From 9:30, you can see how we buy a stock, how we add to the position, how we know from a pattern it's time to get out. The beautiful thing about charting is it gives you the signals when to put more money in. But more important, it gives you the signals when to turn and run. There's 3 golden rules. Get the money, and catch the next best bus home. That's how it is with this business. But when you sit there and listen to this nonsense, okay, it's unbelievable.
You're fine. You don't pay attention to the value of your house every day. Don't pay attention to your portfolio every day. Have a good, sound plan so you can go on and enjoy life.
And this one.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? You got your money in your retirement fund, and they're telling you, we have no responsibility to you. We don't have any responsibility, no fiduciary relationship with you, and you got $100,000 with them, and then you wonder why they don't get you out, why you didn't get out in the year 2000, the .com, or 2007, and you're going to wonder why you didn't get out in 2017. You think you'll be any luckier in 2017? What are you, nuts? She doesn't need to do this, and Trump is behind this. I told you he's going to do QE. He says these guys are fighting me on everything. He's not going to win this. They're not going to vote for this new round of repealing Obamacare. He's not going to get his votes. They hate him. So what he's saying is, then here's what I'm going to do. I was going to clean the swamp up, but I've learned. All people look at as the stock market, and they think the stock market is the economy. That's what they did. Obama had the worst economy in the world, and they love him. They think, oh, look at the stock market under him. I'm going to take this market and move from 22,000 to 44,000. That's what he's going to do. But here was the real solution. You and I and everybody else who don't invest in the market, but people who don't invest in the market, the solution for you, remember, you invest in the market, you start getting most of your income from the stock market. But for those who get most of their income from a good job, you've gotten screwed over the last 8 years. And it was totally avoidable. Our economy should right now be at 3.5%, 4% instead of 2%. And I'll explain when we get back, and I'm going to give you another good stock. Join my gang. Right now, they're waiting for your call. 877-600-GANG.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at
whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. No sales pitches, no boring seminars, no spaghetti dinners. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month or as little as $1.30 a day, you too can master investing in the stock market. philsgang.com provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you've put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart. I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best. And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Here's our number, 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call, 877-600-GANG. Join the gang. It's $39.95. Try it for a month. If it doesn't work for you, then you just leave. During that month, why don't you just follow me on the stocks that I and my gang are engaged in? I gave you 3 some time ago, XLE, XES, and OIH. Those stocks are up nicely. They're up about 18%, 13%, 6.5%. I gave you last week Wells Fargo. It's up 8%. But it's not important, okay, that it's up 8 or 13 or 16. It's important you get out with the money you made in time before it falls apart. Nobody calls you and ever tell me, when was the last time someone called you and told you to get out of a stock? Or how about telling you to get in early? Give you an example. Starbucks. I said I'm going to give you one good stock here that we're going to be investing in very shortly. Starbucks dropped. Starbucks collapsed 17% in August. Now it's almost ready to buy again. Not quite. It's turned green, but along with the green, okay, we have a little indicator. We have a little safety net indicator. Okay, just a simple little line that goes up. It's got to reach a certain point. Once it turns green, so it's like a safety net. Just because it turns green, we just don't jump in. Okay? When it turns green, we make sure we have another little indicator, okay, that double checks. And that indicator, when I design this, I want that indicator to double check to make sure that money's going in. And so that's what it does. So we're at that point right now, and it's not quite ready. But Starbucks, if you join the gang tonight, over the weekend, why don't you follow me on Starbucks? You didn't do it on Wells Fargo. You didn't do it on GDX. You didn't do it on my other oil stocks. Try this one. And all I ask, if you make money, please remember St. Jude. Don't send St. Jude $19 a month. Our best program for St. Jude is Partner in Hope until you're making money. Okay? And and again, we have the best trading services, I believe, in the country, because we keep it simple. Real simple, okay? And if you're somebody who really wants to be active, we got that for you as well. All right. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Join now. Follow us with Starbucks. Try that one, just Starbucks. Invest $39.95 in yourself before the market. Instead of the market, put it in yourself by doing this. All right. So back in 2009, there was a solution to this whole economy. We don't need to be playing these games with QE. The solution was simple. Okay, all Obama had to do was, the solution was delivering jobs. And it was easy. Because real jobs program come for small businesses. Because see, small businesses is what grows the strong middle class, which is the backbone to our prosperity and our economic stability in this country. It's not GE, it's not Apple, it's not Facebook, it's not Netflix. It's the small business in your community that hires from 5 people, okay, to 35 people. That's what grows this country. But see, it contradicted Obama's principles, his ideology of socialism rooted in this dream of redistribution of wealth, where everybody is, where it's fair. His utopia was of everything being fair and things are equal under redistribution of wealth. That's what. Go ahead and play it.
My attitude is that if the economy is good for folks from the bottom up, it's going to be good for everybody. If you've got a plumbing business, you're going to be better off if you've got a whole bunch of customers who can afford to hire you. And right now, everybody's so pinched that business is bad for everybody. And I think when you spread the wealth around, it's good for everybody.
Spread the wealth around. What about people, you're working hard 20, 30, 40 hours. I'm not saying 20 hours a day. Working 18 hours a day. And you're working hard 15 hours a day. But the guy down the road doesn't. Oh, he wants to redistribute my hard work and wealth to him. I don't think so. But I want to get back on track here. If all he did, but see, his goal, he hated the middle class because they know that's what the middle class is, the backbone of prosperity of this economy, stability. He's going the opposite way. His goal was to extend the welfare state.
I won't have to worry about putting gas in my car. I won't have to worry about paying my mortgage. Everybody in Cleveland, low minority, got Obama phone.
That was his base. That's his base. And he was loyal to that base. And so to take the solution in 2009 and drive this economy, which he would have, to 3.5%, 4%, where we would have been getting not 185,000 jobs a month, but we were getting 385,000 jobs a month, and the jobs weren't going to be service jobs. But he couldn't do it because he was going against his base. He was not going to use the solution for this terrible economy, which would have grown at 3.5%. Isn't that awful? Instead, he wanted to keep his welfare base because he wanted to hold on that dream of socialism, of redistribution of wealth. And that's, now hopefully Trump comes in and would have done the same thing. But what he's going to do, he's had it. I'm going to go back to QE. He's going to go back to QE when he doesn't need QE. He should drain the swamp. So as a result of Obama not using the small business solution, our economy has grown terrible for 8 years. It's still growing terrible at 2%. He had 7 million jobs, which are terrible jobs. Trump's got 2 million jobs on his belt now, which are terrible jobs. And remember, when you grow a big government, that's what welfare is, a big government. That was his dream. He wants a huge government, so everybody depends on government, not on yourself. And as a result of big government, that big swamp that Trump says he wants to drain, it's full it's comprised of fraudsters. It's comprised of incompetent bureaucrats. Good example, our own FBI director, Comey. How about the Attorney General Holder, Loretta Lynch? They're the poster childs for a bad bureaucracy, bad people. Today, the government is still full of bureaucrats who do nothing well because they're inefficient, they're slow, they're prone to fraud. Welfare fraud alone is $140 billion a year. Look at the fraud with food stamps. As a result of not taking small businesses, and what Obama did is said, I'm going to kill the small business. Because all Trump has to do, or all Obama had to do, is government help. All they had to do is get rid of all the regulations for small business. Cut taxes. Give them easy access to money. That's all they had to do. The businessman would have taken it from there. But he didn't do that. Instead, what he did, he stopped their financing. He set up Dodd-Frank bill to kill the community banks so small businesses could not get financing. That's what Dodd-Frank was all about. And then he set up a rigged market capital system, which, unlike a free market capital system, a rigged market system comprises of fraud and lying, and that's why we got this 260% rally. But it didn't ever get down through to Main Street. So QE is coming back. So if you missed the 260% rally, don't miss it again. So why don't you join tonight, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, and see if what I'm saying is not true. It's an easy way to learn how to invest, and it doesn't take any time if you just stay with the stocks that we are engaged in. Again, I'm going to help you with Starbucks. We're going to start that brand new. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. I'm going to watch this every day for you, and then every night, like tonight, I'm doing Wells Fargo for those who got into Wells Fargo this week. And those who got into XLE, XES, and OH last week, I'll start right now tonight with Starbucks. How's that? So the number is 877-600-GANG. Look, I don't have every answer, okay? But I can tell you one thing. You can sleep at night knowing once you are making money, you will get out. You will get out before these gangsters take the money back from you. Join my gang. 877-600-GANG. Have a great weekend.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.